Greetings everyone, it is I, Kikoskia, welcoming you to the stream, the pre-stream to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable and get ready for more super chilled Animal Crossing New Horizon hijinks. How are we all today? Are we well? I hope you are. Gonna be waiting until 2 PM BST before we actually start. So you have the opportunity to sit here and chat with me, if that is you want to. I highly hope you do, otherwise I do question why you're here. Ha ha! I am well anticipating much of interest this afternoon. Are you? I hope I can oblige. How am I doing? I'm well. Much better now that the stream is doing good here, because yesterday that blip was a bit upsetting, but it was something out of my control. Good afternoon, Eshaktar, and Maybell Rose. Hi, how goes it? You've arrived just in time. Well, you've actually arrived early.
Ooh, a pouch of gold.
Good morning, folks. Thank you very much, Nolden, for the bits. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you. You fell asleep and missed most of it. That's okay, the VOD will be up tomorrow. The VOD went up just fine. So, plans for today. There's going to be a little bit of the normal bookkeeping of, we have a few Nook Mile Plus things to do. We'll have rocks to hit. We'll have maybe some fruit to forage. We'll have a new villager or two that we can say hi to. One of them I think will actually be out and about. And then we're actually going to go into the sea and go and see what we can find there. It's not morning for me, it's not. Oh, thank you very much, Maybell. It's just my voice. It's how I've been for a long, long time. Plenty of things to give to Blathers. No, actually, not bugs. It's mostly going to be deep sea stuff. So we're going to be giving away marine life. Maybe the odd bug. You can catch a daytime stream for once. Glad to hear it, Dark Dawnstar. You get to see the adorable that is Animal Crossing New Horizons. If anybody is new to the stream, hi, how you doing? I'm Kikoskia. I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, 12.5 years, and I've been doing this for well over 10 months now. We have a Cousteau emote that is being showed off there, and if you want to see what villagers I have, you can press !villagers, and if you want to know what villagers I'm going to be getting, that is !Hillsfar, spelled Hillsfar. I'm glad you're Kikoskia, be concerned if it was someone else on my channel, indeed. So my current villagers are Pashmina, Cousteau, and I think Annalisa and Cranston are going to be there. And my planned villagers are Barreled, Bella, Benjamin, Boris, Kashmir, Cousteau, Dina, Hazel, Jitters, and Rodney. Not going to be moving them in that order, that is just the alphabetical order. Greetings, Ronin. We'll be creeping around for a bit. You can lurk as you wish. I do not mind. You just being here. Don't tell Astardian's boss. No, that's mean. Don't do that. Astardian will get in trouble, and we don't want that. Definitely not. We'll also have a few bits of stuff to sell. We'll also have a few things in our house that we can shuffle around, as we did upgrade our house. It's going to be a little bit bigger, which means there's more room that can be devoted to the shrine. Greetings, Hobo Joe. How goes it? How goes it, everyone? You're all early, and I'm glad to have you here. Very glad to have you here.
Mayhem! Yippee!
And Nassau Rotil just subscribed. It's your... Or rather, no, you, let's see, you gifted a sub. Oh, you gifted a sub to Maybell Rose. Even better. First time gifting a sub. That is so very generous of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. There you go, Maybell. You are now subscribed. Now you can use the Cousteau emote. It's very happy. Cup throwing commencing. Oh no. Oh no. Gotta watch out about that. There we go. Happy Cousteau. Dazdardian made that emote. Dazdardian is working on other emotes. I believe right now Dazdardian is working on, among other things, the next bit emote. No problem, Nassau. I'm just glad that I can entertain in some fashion. Also, gotta keep moving this. Gotta keep moving it. Always remember, keep moving thing. So that it doesn't go to sleep. I'm still surprised that the only thing that I have played on this so far is Animal Crossing. Well, I did do a little bit of testing with Tiny Barbarian before, but only Animal Crossing is on this. Does 11 PM count as evening? Technically? Technically? It's all practice, Maybell. Eventually, you'll get the hang of it. Practice makes perfect, and,
Ooh, a pouch of gold.
Anonymous cheerer there with 100 bits. So spooky! Thank you so very much, hiding behind that bitter mode there. That you can turn that power saving off if you're worried about it taking a nap. It won't take a nap on me.
A pouch of gold.
Another anonymous cheerer. So spoopy. Where are these bits coming from? Phantom bits disappearing and then reappearing as if by magic. Spoopy ghost donations. Woo! They are very spoopy. I'll be lurking, so I'll be depending on you two to keep an eye on things. It probably won't be much of a need to do that. As a note, this is, being an Animal Crossing stream, we do have access to the Talk to Villager thing. Don't redeem it yet, we're not actually in the game. And when that is redeemed, I will, at the closest opportunity, go and find a villager and talk to them. Because, you know, we could have a chat and find out how adorable Cousteau is. Disclaimer, Cousteau is very adorable. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I could deal with it.
Yippee!
And, Sonahuck there just subscribed. Thank you so very much. That is so very generous. Thank you. I'll figure out the stuff about sleep mode later. But thank you so very much. That is really generous. It inches us that much closer to the next sub-boundary. Though we are 51 points away. We'd have to have a lot of subs out of nowhere for that. But it's a slow and steady thing. Kiko playing Animal Crossing, this is like double wholesome. Oh, if you've checked out the VODs on my YouTube channel, you will see that it is ridiculously wholesome. People have remarked that seeing me just get all super happy about villagers is a side of me they've never seen before. I never thought of it that way, but there we go. Right, we are nearly ready to go. When we get to 1 minute 2, we shall load up Animal Crossing, as it might take a little while. But I'm sure we'll be fine. I think the phrase happy... Yeah, Cousteau is a wonderful villager. So much so that I had to change my original plan. It originally had Elise and Wart Jr. instead, but I couldn't just permanently get rid of Cousteau. A supercut of Kiko cooing at various villages. You might be here all day if that happened, Eshaktar. You might be here all day. Alright, nearly there. Almost ready. This is when 1-2 never arrives and we are stuck at 1358. Oh wait, there we go! Shall we start? Shall we start? Shall we load up the game? Shall we see what's happening on my title screen? I think we shall. Yay! There's the little island. There's hills far bobbing in the sea. You're going to kick Cousteau out? I probably will eventually move Cousteau out just to move him back in. I did buy his amiibo card. Yes, I am that weak. I did buy it purely so that I can do that. But we'll be doing that last, as we'll want to get other people in first, or rather we'll be doing it not right away once we get the opportunity to. It does take a while to load up the island. Oh, there he is! Hello, Cousteau! Are you off looking at the trees? You're off looking at the trees, aren't you? Oh! Why are you so awesome? Look how happy he is! Look how happy he is! He is so happy. Oh, fossil. Gotta go get that. Let's load up. Let's see what's happening today. Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 2 PM this happy Thursday, August the 27th, 2020. Now for today's news. Hillspark gained a new neighbour today. Oh, it was Puddles! It was Puddles, not Annalisa. I'm sure she will be very busy unpacking today, so consider checking in on her. Alright, it's time for our final announcement of the day. For all you DIY loving island residents out there, I have a very special announcement. DIY veterans can now take part in a special customization workshop I'm hosting. Learning how to customize will help you change up the look of any DIY projects you create. I have no doubt it will broaden your creative expertise. I'll conduct this DIY workshop inside Resident Services. Curious crafters should stop by. Hello RP Raz, hello everyone, that's all from me. Time for you all to get out and enjoy your day. Yes, yes. I didn't think Puddles would move in first. Oh, we're totally gonna go and say hi to Puddles. I thought it'd be Annalisa. Well, that shows what I know. I thought there'd be more than one person too. Splish Splash. She, unfortunately, will also not be staying long term. That means we have a peppy villager now on the island. Oh, first things first, just gonna do something here. Get rid of this tree. This tree has been getting in my way a number of times, and now it is gone. I don't think that's going to work, HK Trading. I have a plan, and I'm going to stick with it. Also, we're going to check this. Ooh, we have a, get wood one. Also, next step on this, 1,000 Nookmars. We have 15,000 now.
Mayhem! Yippee!
And Zotrian just subscribed there. 5-month streak. Thank you so very much. That is so very generous. Thank you. Gulliver's given us something. See you soon, probably. Check the beach. Uh-oh. There's a song. There's that switch. There's that wetsuit that we wanted. The Happy Home Academy. Congratulations. To celebrate the new addition to your home, please accept this small gift. You'll need convenient electronic appliances for your upgraded home. Oh, that's so generous of you. And Luna with her ticket. Also, let's get rid of Luna's one. We don't want to keep that. Let's go into our new home and see just how awesome it is. When I say awesome, it's just going to be bigger. See? It's bigger now. We have to move everything. Good. There we go. Go round. And actually, I'm going to move that like so. And put it there. We'll put this down in a moment. Oh wait, no, don't want to turn this round. You can't face the wall, bear. You must go here. And portable radio goes here. Marvelous. This will go here. And we'll put this here. Now let's see what we were given. We have that ticket that I was expecting, and a vacuum cleaner. Hey, never know when we might need a vacuum cleaner. Hey, now we can keep the floor clean. Also, wetsuit. That's quite handy. Gonna put this in storage. That's very handy. I'm just gotta have our entertainment system right here on the floor. There we go. Excellent. Now I can play Animal Crossing in Animal Crossing. So meta. And a sombrero. Yep, we're wearing that for now. We are now Sombrero Sandstar. It is wonderful. We only have 3,000 to our name. That is unfortunate, but we will get more. Off we go! It's also green. It totally goes with our outfit. Totally goes with our outfit, everyone. Let's go do some things. Like, hit this rock. And get some cool goodies. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get a screen later. 5, 6, 7. If you actually bought the game very early, you were sent by Nintendo a undocked Switch, which is something else you can buy. It's a great sombrero. Oh! You're doing exercises! Don't! Stay there! Stay there! Just gotta watch him for a bit. Oh! Hello, you awesome, awesome frog! Also, that was one of our Nookmar challenges. How are you today? I've got to say hi. Oh! Oh! You're sniffing the flowers. Hello. Hey, Wee Wee, you good? I can give him gifts now! Hey, hey, you working up a big sweat out there, Wee Wee? Don't forget to stay hydrated. I will! Don't worry, I've quickly got to go get something. I know what to do. He's been on the island enough days, and we've spoken to him enough times that we can start giving gifts. These gifts are not going to be very elaborate. What are we going to give to him? Fruit. We're just going to give him some fruit. Some native fruit. We don't have enough non-native fruit to give right now, but we can give him a cherry. He'll like this. Hello, you awesome, awesome frog. Also, gotta get your way out doing your stretches. There we go. Gift giving time. Hey, Wee Wee, working up a good sweat. Do you want this?
A treasure chest.
What you
full
got,
of
Wee Wee?
riches, and it's all mine.
wow.
I mean,
Sonahawk just
ours.
did 1,000 bits, everyone. That is so generous of you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. We shall channel these 1,000 bits into the gift we are giving. Cousteau. Have a cherry. The cherry sounds delicious right about now. Look at how shocked Cousteau is. Look at his shocked face. He's like, oh, that is the most adorable thing. That face. It's a brilliant face. Totally saving that. Thanks. I'll eat this later. We don't get anything for it. He just likes us for giving him something. Nom. Oh, yes. Oh, also, gotta hit that rock that's next to him. Alright, let's just do this. 1, 2... Oh, Cousteau! You are, after all, a jock with a fitness hobby. You do like exercising. You do like exercising. Oh, accidentally. It's not a dance. It's him, Wait. Wait, is he looking at the tambourine? He's looking at the tambourine, isn't he? He's thinking about it. Oh, he's just relaxing. That's fine. Oh, hi. We'll speak to you in a little bit. We're not going to be speaking to you right now. We might be paying him a visit at some point. I'm going to, as a general rule, be avoiding giving bugs and fish to villagers that I intend to keep, because they have a tendency to display them in their house, and that can be problematic. It led to the infamous 2-phonograph euchre situation. Also, we have lots of stuff to give to Blathers at some point, and I mean lots of stuff. That lots of stuff is going to get a lot bigger soon. Oh, we already did that one. Let's do this one now. Nope. Yeah, nothing wrong with him. He's cool. You could say he's groovy. The infamous what situation? If you follow it on Twitter and or my Discord, you will know about the phonograph situation with Yuka. He is very chill. We'll be speaking to him soon enough, but not right now. We got money now. That's always good. We're going to need more money before we plant our next money tree. Fortunately, we should have a money tree ready and grown. Nobody is yet here. Ooh, there's also you. We should totally talk to you as well. Oh, hello. What's up, Sandstar? You got a second? I want to bug you about something, kidders. So have you introduced yourself to Puddles yet? Maybe this is weird, but now that she's around, Hillsfar's feeling like a whole new place. And that got me wondering, how do we make this place more welcoming to someone when someone else like Puddles comes along? I think maybe it's time to give Hillsfar a little more personality. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about the vibe we got going now. I just want to amp it up some. And to get it going, I brought us something kinda rad. Do you think you can find a spot for it? It's a thing! I know that you know where a utility pole ought to go, kidders. Now get out there. You got this. Literally and figuratively. Oh, Pashmina. You are lovely. Stay there. Oh. Excellent. Excellent. Anything else we can do here? Well, we could get the coconuts. Also, just gonna grab his fossil. In New Leaf, you can give your neighbors bugs when they ask for fruit. The reaction is pretty hilarious, although you failed the quest. Hey, utility pole was No, Pashmina is not going to stay, ultimately. Pashmina is one of the villagers that will go. You can type !Hillsfar to see who's ultimately going to be on the island. Take a look. Pashmina is unfortunately not part of the plan. Not the weakest link. She's lovely. I really like Pashmina, it's just... Hello, you. Pashmina is not somebody who gets to stay. Somebody else, I'm sure, will gladly take Pashmina and invite them to their village. Also, huge amounts of bells. We don't want this tree here, though. This tree can go. Ha-ha! Oh-ho! Hee-hee! And it's gone. Well, thank you. I was given this hat by, Gulliver. She is. But she's not going to be staying. She's lovely. But she's not going to be staying. Right, let's register another song. This one. Now, we should... Oh wait, we can't shuffle yet. We don't have enough, songs. And there's always the possibility you went to another door, but not as much anymore, because, we... Ooh! Do you see that house over there? There's not as much anymore because we have only one more villager we have to take. And that person is the campsite villager. Last person we have to take along with us. It's not likely. I wouldn't put money on it. How many villagers can you have? 10. In this game, you can have 10. Also, we're going to get this rock. I do like what Sandstar's done with Hillsfar so far. The original Hillsfar was ruled by an evil wizard and his mad flunky. The local guards were corrupt bullies and everyone was oppressed. Makes you think Sandstar's actually chaotic good. Sandstar's chaotic neutral, but who knows? By the end of the adventure, he may have been leaning towards good. Right, we want to... How many fossils have we found? 3. There's a 4th one somewhere. Oh, also, utility pole. Gotta totally put that down somewhere. I know where we'll put that down. Over here. Oh. Not quite the pole I was thinking. You know what? We're gonna put that in the storage for now. Here's Cranston's house. So it wasn't just Puddles that moved in. Cranston has also moved in. Why didn't you mention that? Oh, Cranston got ignored. We can't stand for that, folks. We're totally going to go and give Cranston a hello. No, it has no functionality. We invited Cranston beforehand. We did. First, we'll go say hi to Puddles. There's a spring fish insect you're looking for. Just let me know. I will. Oh, look at her. Hello. Sandstar, it's just like you said. This place has such great vibes. I'm so glad I moved. I can tell this is where the universe wants me to be, you know? Good things are going to happen here. Oh, you are lovely. I bet some of those good things are even going to happen to folks who aren't me. Come visit again once I'm done cleaning up, okay? Ugh, this is taking forever. I hate unpacking. I should just grab stuff from the boxes when I need it. No. Look at her. She's sweeping. She's in the same starter house that Tangy on Avataris is in. Just need a good picture of her sweeping. There we go. Perfect. We'll leave you to it. Oh, the little peppy wave. Oh, the peppy wave. I don't know what you're asking for there, Bear. I don't have a dodo code set up. Look at the adorable temporary soon-to-be-missed frog. Oh, make it sound so bad. Not everyone can stay. Let's go say hi to you. See what your house is like. Hey! He's busy. Do 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 do. Yep, he already unpacked. He unpacked while we weren't here. Hang on, I need to get that. It's a little thing. Right, he's doing his crafting. Just need to line this up. See if I can get it. He's got his face when he's got an idea. Gotta get this a little bit right. He may do it again. He may not. They are very intense. Problem is I need to be very particular with my alignment here. There we go! There we go. We got him. I just got to drop something down. I'll be back. He gets a little confused that we've just left, but I need to make room. So let's drop this for now. And then go say hi. Sorry about that, Cranston. Didn't realize you'd be crafting something. Hello.
Hey, Sandstar, it's me, Cranston, from the day trip. You invited me to move here, and man, I'm glad I did. This place has the best bugs, and the tastiest fish. I just finished unpacking so we can play whenever, Sweatband. Oh! Check me out, I'm doing stuff!
What are you doing?
I'm making a wooden chest. One of the bugs in the floor whispered the DIY instructions in my ear while I was sleeping last night. So I gotta build it before I forget what it even is. Check it out, plans for a wooden chest. I can teach you if you want.
Look at that stare. Teach me!
Leave it to me. I got it all scribbled down right here. So just read this. Thank you. If I can make it, I bet you could do it in no time, Sweatband.
I think we will make that. Cranston's awesome. I like him.
He's neat.
You know what? I had to trade on Avatars for the wooden chest recipe because I did not get it at all. Also, check out his wave. Oh, he's lovely. He's in what Rattle's house was. So now we can make that, which is neat. Right, we're going to now pop into our house and talk to you later. Get a few things done. He was doing stuff. We should trust the bugs. Why would you not trust bugs that whisper DIY recipes? That seems perfect to me. I think we need all of those. Also, Martin X333 there just subscribed. Welcome! Great to have you here. We want to keep that. Everything else we don't want to keep. Boy, howdy, I'm not in the... No, I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Hello, you. Don't mind me. Just dropping more stuff off here. No, not necessarily there. Here. You're not late again. No, you're not. We'll just put that there. This here. We'll deal with those later. And we will deal with those later. Now, let's go to the shop. See what there is. Oh no, Pashmina was going for a bug. Oh, I missed something awesome. It's alright. Hello, hello. Oh, the nooks, Granny. I want all of these things. I want to sell. I want to sell this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that. That and that. Look at the fine things you brought in today. 9,000. Perfect. Now, we'll buy this. It's a heart door plate. I'm sure one of my villagers later on will love this. 600 bells. Deal. Excellent. And I'll buy this. It's an outdoor bench. Sure. One of my villagers, you can type exclamation mark, hang on, you can type exclamation mark villagers. I just need to update that, because it's a little bit off. Actually, we don't have Annalisa, we have Puddles instead. I will just update that right now. I can do it in real time! So we have that there. That there. That there. That there. Ta-da! It is updated! Success. The miracles of technology! Also, I want this. And Annalise is going to move in tomorrow. And by the time we get to the Saturday stream, Annalisa will actually be completely moved in. 200 bells? A deal. A fine deal. Have we actually checked, No. She hasn't been missed. She's not here. Ooh. A camo umbrella. Seems like a good thing to buy. There's still an unsolved plot, yeah. Or rather, it's an unbuilt plot. It's sold, it's just not built. Test your DIY skills. Test your DIY skills is a digital DIY recipe book. Let's see. That'll be 2,680 bells. Yes! We'll buy it. Here he goes. He's got his phone. Okay, time to send the recipes from Test Your DIY Skills to your phone. Bing. It vibrates when that happens. And we're done. I hope you enjoy DIY even more now with your new recipes. Yes, things do look interesting. I want to look at... Okay, none of these are especially interesting. We'll buy that, I suppose. And we'll buy the flooring. There we go. Thank you. we're just gonna dump some stuff off. And then we're gonna take a look at our various daily things we have to do. Actually, let's look at that now. What are we left to do? Fish, sell some weeds, and catch some bugs. Also, cut down a few trees, or rather hit a few trees with a hammer. This is quite hammer-like. There we go. A little bit more of this. And there we go. Oh, Bruco wants you to talk to Puddles. Alright, we'll do that. We will go and speak to Puddles. She's not going to be able to say too much, considering the fact that she is still unpacking, but we'll go say hi. Ooh, that's a good one to get. I gotta go over here. Over the bridge. Hello, Puddles. Bing. Hello. I want to hurry up and say hi to everyone on Hillsfar, but I have to clean up first. I mean, what if they want to come hang out at my place? First impressions are soups important. That they are, Puddles. Oh. Oh. You were in the same dress that Tangy came with. Bye. Now let's go dump our stuff off and go do something interesting. Talk to Cranston? Alright. We're right here. Might as well. And then we're going to go into the sea and go look for things. Hello. Well, it's like a second home for you, Sandstar. Let's talk. Somebody new moved here today. I went to go see him, but they were cleaning house. Anywho, I gotta give it a shot sometime. I love trying new food and stuff from other cultures, Sweatband. Let's talk to you again. What's going on? Look at me. I'm all dressed up. Isn't my oversized shawl overshirt real neat? I try not to eat too much when I get dressed up like this. Stains aren't fashionable, Sweatband. Oh, aren't you lovely? Bye-bye. Now we're going to go into the sea. Not literally in the sense of drowning. We're going to swim. Meow. Meow. Haven't found where the money tree thing is either. Oh, he's fine. Cranston's lovely. Oh, also... look how cool our home is now! Yeah! Once you have a full roster, Kiko will never be able to accomplish anything. No, because once I have a full roster, I'm going to put a limit on how many of those we can redeem at any one time. And so people won't be able to just tell me to go do everything forever. That's how you do it. Maybe a bit, but I'm sure there'll maybe one more left. It looked like a home before. It just misses kitchen and all sorts of other things. Right. Leave print wetsuit. It is time for us to go. And go into the sea. Over here. For over here is where the dock is. Also, is that the... ooh, hello. Found you. Nope. 1,000 bells! Oh, not that. 10. No. 30. There we go. It's an investment in the future. Also, recipes here. Shall we see who's written it? When I first saw the ocean, I just thought, wow, that's big. But then I thought of this recipe. As they say, sharing is caring, so here you go. I trust you can take it from here. Sincerely, Phil. Hey, it's a golden candlestick recipe. Whoa, that's an expensive recipe. I take a couple of days, Miyamoto fan. Take a couple of days. Yep, I planted money. That's absolutely right, and it'll make a money tree. Kind of, but that one requires gold, and we don't have that much gold. Also, remember when I said that... Ooh, there's that fossil. Remember when I said that we were going to go into the sea? Well, I've just been distracted. Yep. Just grab that. Here we go! And... whee! Let's go get some things in the sea! You swim by pressing A, and then you press Y to dive! This thing's trying to get away from us, but it cannot! Folks, this is an octopus! It can give 4 hugs at once! Isn't this the game of getting distracted by every little thing? No! Ooh, look, bubbles! And here is an acorn barnacle. Will it grow into an oak barnacle? You were promised puns. Don't worry, there'll be puns. And silly. Right now we have all these things that we need to find. Hope you don't find a blue ring. No, we'll find many things. We found an octopus already. Oh, you trying to get away from me? You cannot escape. A sombrero will find you. This is a sea star. Maybe it'll give me an autograph. Get it? Cause it's a star. Get it? I got it. You can groan all you like. It was amazing, and I make no apologies for the puns. And here's something else. This is a mussel. It's been working out. Get it? Because it's a mussel? Like a It's not going to get better, folks. It's not going to get better. It's just going to get worse. They're amazing. Ooh, it's a pearl. Could today get any more perfect? That's a rare one. That's a rare one. Punishing to watch, eh? Well, it is what it is. We've got more things to find. That one was a stretch. They're all stretches, and it's amazing. We can spend as long as we like out here, and this is actually a really good way to get lots of money. Going around and finding stuff from the deep sea areas is a great way to get money. I think I'll clam up after that pun. Well, this is a moon jellyfish. Now I need to find a sun peanut butter fish. Get it? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Puns! I know Sandstar looks silly right now, swimming around with a giant sombrero, but it doesn't impact his swimming capability whatsoever. You can hear my grinning? Excellent, that was the intention. Whoa, this is... I got some sea grapes. Can't let these go sour. I'll let that one sink in. Like I do when I dive. Ooh. This is a scallop. It oughta be savoured. Speaking of scallops, Hey man, about that scallop of yours. Could I have it? Sure. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. It's Pascal. Since you were cool about the scallop, I left you a cool recipe in return. The pearls you need for that recipe are rare, but you can sometimes find them on the ocean floor. I keep my eyes open for them too, and I might even trade you for a scallop if I find one. Forget give and take. This is called give and give. That's how we all win. You dig? Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to lay some truth on you. A deep kind. Feel this. You don't want to miss the good old days too much, or you might miss out on the good and new days. Wrap your noodle around that. Yep, today is a good day. Off he goes! Should we go find him? He's nearby. Where did you go? There he is! He's going to enjoy this scallop. Let's just follow him for a bit. Not now, game. I'm busy. He's hungry. There he goes. Nom 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 nom. And off he goes. Yep, he went out of bounds. Also, there are dailies devoted to catching things. Or rather, Nookmile things. Yeah, he ate everything. There we go. And give me one moment. Shall be a second. There we go. We are back. Just thought I'd do a little bit of a resync there. Let's keep going. Yeah, it's a good thing our phone is completely waterproof. It's lovely. Now, guess what? There's also another one for helping Pascal. 17,360 miles now. We're doing pretty good. Let's go dive for more things. More treasures. We're really going to be talking to Pascal a lot in the future. And we're also going to be talking to Blathers for a long time. Because, yeah. It never needs to seem charging. And it has infinite data. It does. It's a really, really... Oh, Gulliver already has one. It's just a bit broken. Now, unfortunately, we gave away our scallop to Pascal, so we can't donate a scallop to Blathers. I question the hydrodynamic nature of your sombrero. Well, you can question it all you like. It seems pretty good to me. There we go. It's another jellyfish. We're going to be selling our duplicates, and then we're going to be donating stuff off to Blathers, because we have a lot of stuff to donate to Blathers, and there is something tied to donating things to Blathers. And then we have people to talk to at some point. Sandstar is good. I am also good. Today is a good day. And we just got a mussel. The sombrero gives +5 diving. I could see that. I could see that being a thing. Soggy Star. Well, you're not wrong. We are a bit soggy right now. Do. It has an air supply in the cone. If you actually run out of air, you immediately come up. So you never can drown. You can never drown. How much space do we have left? Only 3 spaces. Okay, only 3 spaces. This also, if you go and get this, allows you, the wetsuit, to get to areas that you're not meant to right at the beginning, because you can use the wetsuit to get to locations that would otherwise be accessed by the pole. Also, we just got a spotted garden eel. Was it unspotted before I saw it? Get it? It's a pun! Love this game, love the puns. And And we got a whelk. Happy snails to ya. Holy moly, sequence breaking in Animal Crossing. And I know. My brain is leaking out of my ears. That's okay, you can get plugs for that. Now, we just need to make our way back to the shore. Oh, that's a good one, but we can't go get it. That's a shame. We'll sell our duplicates, and then we have stuff to give to Blathers. A lot of stuff to give to Blathers. Actually, I'm not sequence breaking. Actually, I got the wetsuit only after I got all the other things I would need to get around the island. Also have one more space. Darn it. You say that, Ada, but there are a lot of people out there who desperately... Hang on. Darn it. Come here, you! I wish to burst thee! That's not the right thing! That's the right thing! Yay! I think it's way too early to say anything like that, Eclair. Besides, I've been playing Animal Crossing on Avataris for many, many months, and I am not bored of it, so let's learn this. A mermaid vanity, which requires, I think, shells and pearls, and a tropical vista. Oh, I already know that one. Okay. Now, let us go and pop into the shop. Actually, let's organize things so that we don't have any duplicates. Put that there. Put this here. Hello, hello, you're late? Well, that's no problem. Still glad to have you here. Very glad to have you here. Like that. You missed diving. That you did. In fact, we are going to get out of our diving costume. Like so. There we go. We have things to sell. Money to make. Debts to start saving up for, because, yeah, we got debts to start saving up for. A big one. Twice as much as the one we had before. But we'll do it. Alright, we can sell this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, and this. Oh, and that. Yep, we can sell all that quite safely. No. Easily done. You just have to take it nice and slow. Some people use the stalk market, some people do lots of fishing, some people do lots of bug catching or diving. They're not that much, and once they're gone, they're gone. They never come back. You have no more debts ever. Hello, huge pile of things. I'll be with you in a moment. We have a lot of stuff to donate to Blathers, and we might as well start getting through that pile of stuff. Some people open an item shop with a fairy. They do! Yeah, turnip prices fluctuate for person to person. Some people get huge spikes, and generally you can make good money off the turnip market. Where did I get tile floors? Today! I bought it from a shop. It may be higher, but it's still not insurmountable. I managed it, but I'm not good at games. Oh, as a warning, we have a lot of stuff that we need to give to Blathers. In fact, so much stuff that I'm going to drop stuff on the ground here. Drop this. Drop that. Drop this. Yeah, we're going to be bugging Blathers, I'm afraid. Quite a bit. Due to me missing... Oh, half my day did work. I don't use the stalk market. Well, it's not a difficult thing to do to find a good opportunity, and you don't need to make huge amounts of money. Even little bits of money work. Well, because turnips have stalks. Okay, so instead of a stock market, it's the stalk market. There you go. It's the Stork Market. What's our target today? To give away like 25 things to Blathers. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hills Farm Museum. How may I be of service? I found a sea creature. Is that so? What manner of marine life might it be? My pin feathers are prickle in anticipation. Have an eel. Hoo-hoo! Why, this is a spotted garden eel. Sea creatures are extraordinary things, are they not? I wonder, would you entrust this marvellous marine find to me? All yours! Oh, how wonderful! I shall gladly take you up on your offer. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your spotted garden eel? Yes! Wonderful! I would love nothing more. The spotted garden eel is a small eel-shaped fish that loves to burrow in the sandy ocean floor. These silly things are known for popping their heads out of the sand to nibble on plankton drifting by. Some say this makes them look like plants sprouting in a garden, hence the name spotted garden eel. But I think they look more like prairie dogs peeking out of desert hiding holes. Prairie eels has a lovely ring, don't you think? And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Rest assured all donations are displayed in a timely manner, aka immediately. You have my gratitude. Oh, but moreover, it must be said that we are most fortunate to have an island such as this. One with a veritable bounty of ocean wonders to discover, and of course, to display. Indeed, as of now, we have begun accepting donations of sea creatures. 'Tis a broad category that includes discoveries that are not technically creatures per se. But go see what the sea has to offer. Your enthusiastic and philanthropic participation is all I seek. Now, I have a question. Do people want me to donate things one at a time, or all at once? Because I can do either. We have 20 or so of them. We could just donate all of them in one go. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time it's fun. One at a time is nice. All at once is nice. It's fine. We have an hour. If we donate one at a time, we get to hear the descriptions. All at once, one at a time, but skip repeat text. I can skip the repeat text, don't worry. We suffer together. Yeah, let's assess all the fossils and donate them one at a time. That seems like a sensible idea. Do that first. Have all my fossils assessed, please. Ooh, more than one I see. Let us take a closer look, shall we? Oh, hooray! I found something that is not part of our esteemed collection. It is magnificent indeed. You have a talent for finding the finest of fossils. Now, I do hope you will consider donating what you found. The cultural development of Hillsfar is a worthy endeavour indeed. In the meantime, I shall return these to you. But think on what I've said. The museum awaits. Now, have we got any duplicates? We might have some duplicate fossils. Oh, a pouch of gold. Kiko, could we end the stream with just giving Blather stuff? Do everyone... Oh no, I want to do this. I'm here now. I really want to just do this now. I feel like I'm here. I might as well be here to do it. Also, there are things that we've already given, so we can sell these. But thanks for the bits. And thanks for the question. So it's a nice little break. Ooh, could it be? It is a plesiotail. And you indeed have never caught eyes on that, but we can talk about it. We can talk about this thing and see what's up with it. Ah yes, the plesiosaurus is a classic of the ancient reptile world. That long, graceful neck, the wee little head, and the plump turtle-like body make for a striking silhouette. Incidentally, despite the saurus name, it wasn't actually a dinosaur. Common error, eh, what? But they were surely a majestic sight, swimming in those ancient seas, like a long-necked rubber ducky. And that is what I have to say about that. Anywho, I'll gladly accept your donation. Is this the past? Call it a different universe altogether. We'll donate this one. I just have to hoover the house. Well, alright. It's a Mega Cero tail. We might be done faster than you think, Ceros. This will be something that'll happen less and less often the more stuff we donate. Ooh, I had been hoping someone would bring me a Megacerops. This large fellow is a bit like our modern rhinoceros, but with 2 horns on its nose. Sadly, their small teeth restricted them to a diet of rather soft plants, and eventually they died out. I feel there is a valuable lesson to be had there about learning to enjoy a variety of foods. And there's another one. We're going to be through these quite fast. Because we got another fossil here. We only have a few more fossils to go. Also, some of these are ones we've already just given away. It is a Quetzal torso. Let's have a presentation about it, Blathers. We want to hear more. The Quetzalcoatlus, the undisputed ruler of the skies, at least during the late Cretaceous period. It had a magnificent wingspan of roughly 36 feet, making it one of the largest flying animals ever. While it no doubt soared magnificently, we now know that it also crawled on all 4s. It's a bit disappointing, really. This illustrious sky god scrabbling on the ground like a common beetle. They say you should never meet your heroes. And there's another one done. That is a good twitch edit. It does work really well. That one doesn't work as well. Now, this one. It is an Ankylo torso. Let's have the presentation. Oh, Ankylosaurus was the herbivore hero, the grazing gladiator, the vegetarian barbarian of antiquity. Between its club-like tail, heavy armor, and honest-to-goodness spikes, it was a formidable beast. Can you keep a secret? I have even heard recent theories that it actively attacked predators. Can you imagine such behavior in a herbivore? It simply beggars the imagination. How's our standing with the house on the island? We have the Nook's Cranny, basic level. We have the museum. We don't have the art exhibit. And we have the house upgraded once, so it's a bigger one-room house. The mischievous pose is very silly. Let's donate the last fossil. Also, we have a bug to donate. It is a Dimetrodon torso. Let's have the presentation. Ah yes, Dimetrodon. Not actually a dinosaur, despite what some people may tell you. This reptile, not dinosaur, is most famous for the large sail-like organ on its back. Dimetrodon. Alright, fair enough. Said organ was likely useful in regulating its non-dinosaur body temperature. Reptiles are known to be cold-blooded, but there is some debate as to whether dinosaurs were too. Dimetrodon surely was. And there we go. That's all the fossils. Fossils are done. Now we just have to do the bugs. Ah, yes, I need to figure out how to pronounce all of them. Fortunately, this part's going to be easier. Let's start off strong. Eek! A Miyama stag! What a wretched thing. Oh, we want to hear about it. Oh, no. Please, no. The Miyama stag has protrusions on its head that resemble ears, and yet the ugly lumps are not ears. It is, however, called a stag beetle because of the large deer-like horns upon its head, and the word Miyama in its name means deep mountain in Japanese. Feel free to call it what you like. I will simply call it disgusting. Disgusting stag beetle does have a ring. And there we go. That's another one. Let's start off strong, and continue as we mean to go on, with a flea. Oh no, not a flea! Oh, please don't make me talk about it. Yep, you're gonna talk about it, Blathers. Allow me to be blunt. The flea is foul. It is also disgusting, repugnant, and vile. Whew! But I digress. This horrid pest sucks the blood of humans and animals. In fact, it is the flea's own saliva that makes us itch. And did you know their legs are so strong they can jump more than 50 times their body length? So you see, it's all too easy for a flea to jump from you to me. I itch at the very thought. I think, Cousteau had fleas last time we, streamed. Let's make a donation. We have more stuff to give you. Let's, start off strong. Eek! A diving beetle! Why is it always the bug, Sandstar? Please, no! Ah, the dastardly diving beetle, famous for its distinctive round shape and its voracious appetite. This powerful predator uses thick back legs covered in hairs to paddle after its prey, and it uses suction cups on its front legs to grip its quarry for good. My own legs have gone weak thinking about it. And that's another one done. He's on an eek roll. Yes, he is. You see Sandstar with the smuggest grin donating all these bugs. It's okay. We only have 2 more bugs left, and then it's just fish. It's a giant cicada. And I'd like to learn more. The giant cicada is rather aptly named. That is, it's a truly enormous bug. Ugh. These beasts spend most of their lives underground where they gorge on tree roots. But once they emerge, they make an awful racket. In fact, some say their song sounds like a shrieking siren. I would rather listen to nails on a chalkboard. He needs a lie down after this. Don't worry, we'll make it better. We're almost done bugging you. Indeed, Rudolph. One more bug. And it's a butterfly. You'll like the Madagascan sunset moth, right? Oh, clearly not. Let's see what you have to say. The Madagascan sunset moth is said to be the most beautiful moth in the world, a sentiment even I can't deny. While most moths are nocturnal, this one flutters about during the day, making good use of the light. That is, when the daylight reflects off its wings, a kaleidoscope of colours are revealed. Oh, too bad it has such a startling red feet as a caterpillar. I might have found it almost tolerable otherwise. Almost, but not quite. You were nearly there, Blathers. You nearly found a bug you liked. You nearly found a bug you liked. It was so close. It's okay, though. We have only fish now. And sea life. So we're good. I think he just has a phobia of them. I think he just has a phobia. Ah, a favourite of mine to be sure. The seahorse is such a very unique creature, and is indeed a fish. Though as far as fish go, seahorses are not great swimmers. The seahorse, you see, has but a wee fin on its back, which propels it through water rather poorly. Thus, these fish are often found using their prehensile tails to hold tight in amongst the seagrass. And here's one final fact for you. Seahorses have no stomach, and so must constantly feed to stay alive. Indeed, the life of a land horse sounds far easier than that of the hard-working horse of the sea. Yep, phobias aren't logical. And next one. This one is a red snapper. We're going to be fishing up a lot more red snappers in our time. Red snapper is the common name of dozens of fish species, and I wonder why it's so popular. Aren't there so many types of fish that are both a shade of red and have a tendency to snap? Were there no other names? What about burgundy biter, garnet grasper, goose pincher? Oh, you got passionate about that one. You got very passionate about that one, Blathers. And now we move on to sea stuff. Apart from that one fish in the bottom right. It is a moon jellyfish. We would like a few facts about it, please. Ah, the moon jellyfish. What's not to love about this pretty floating flower of the sea? Well, I suppose its tentacles do give a sting when touched, but it's only a mild thing to the likes of us. Other creatures may not be so fond of its translucent beauty, though who can blame them, really? Moon jellyfish have stinging cells called, cnidocytes that kill fish and other small critters that float by, and they use their oral arms to pull these morsels into their mouths and stomachs. Indeed, one need but observe the moon jellyfish to see how brutal and beautiful nature can be. And there you have it. Amelie there is no dodo code to come visit. There is a dream code that, will be, revealed at the end of this stream, and there's also at the end of all the other streams. You can go check that out, but I'm not opening the gates to people. I'm not opening the gates for other people to come, be here. You can use the dream code to come visit. This one's a whelk. Whelks are sea snails that migrate from deep water to shallow water when the weather changes. Avid carnivores, they feed on worms, crustaceans and mollusks. In fact, these wily snails have been known to use their own shells to pry open the shells of their victims. They then use a rough tongue-like organ with thousands of tiny teeth to lick their victims' shells clean. You might want to put that image out of your mind when it's your turn to dine. And there you have it. Next one. And then that huge pile of stuff will be gone. Let's do the next fish. Then we just have a small line of, sea stuff. Why does he know these things? He researches them, of course. I mean, how does anyone know anything, Badrang? They look it up, they ask questions, they're inquisitive, they're curious. Go to libraries, check the internet. Go to museums. The butterfly fish is just charming with its beautiful colours and elegant movements. I refer to it as a butterfly fish, but it's actually a grouping in which there are over 100 types. These beautiful aquatic friends swim in schools amid coral, fluttering back and forth with the tides. The sheer awe one must experience when witnessing such a sight, it must be a dream. So much better than actual butterflies. How does he know those things? He learned them, much like anyone else does. I mean, people grab all kinds of information just randomly. And he knows the stuff that he does. It's sea grapes. Sea grapes are a marine algae that look much like their landlocked namesake. That is, they are green pearl-like orbs that cluster tightly along underwater vines. And sea grapes, like regular grapes, are a popular snack food too, albeit of a saltier variety. Fans of the briny delicacy enjoy the way the shiny pearls pop when chewed. It makes one wonder whether sea grape juice might have some appeal. Could leave the drinker with sour grapes, I suppose. Oh, well played. And hello, Cindy Pool. Yes, we do have quality options. They are there. We'd like to donate this. There are only 4 more things left to donate. Here's a mussel. Did you know the mussel has a beard? Oh, it's true. Well, partially true anyway. Mussels have a special gland that secretes a thing called byssus, or byssal thread. They use these tough beard-like fibers to anchor themselves to rocks and keep themselves in place. So you see, the mussel's beard is functional rather than merely stylish. Then again, perhaps all beards should be this way. No, he just knows a lot of stuff. There are some really smart people out there. Really smart people out there. And now the sea star. Please tell me more. Hello, Cav. The sea star may appear to have 5 feet, but those are in fact its arms. And though 5-armed sea stars are the most common, there are species with 20 or even 40 arms out there. But the fascinating appendage facts do not end there, what? You see, upon each sea star's arm sprout many dozens of tiny feet. Yes, feet! They use these suction-cupped feet not just to move about, but to grab a hold of dinner guests as well. Finally, it should be noted that when a sea star loses its arm, it can grow it back. More impressive yet, a severed star arm can sometimes grow an entire sea star body back. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? And there we go. let us make another donation. We have 2 more things to donate. And Sirius thought this would take ages. We have an acorn barnacle. Do not mistake the acorn barnacle for a relative of the clam. Tut tut. Mollusks they are not. Barnacles are cousins to crabs and lobsters, you see. Though the family resemblance is hard to spot, acorn barnacles may also seem to live a stationary life, what with being attached to rocks and such. But truth be told, baby barnacles are avid travellers, drifting shellless about the sea before settling down. Once they find a good rock to affix themselves to, they float free no more. Which begs the question, do adult acorn barnacles ever look out across the open sea and long for youthful adventure once more? And there you have it. Fascinating stuff. Hey, I'm nearly done, Sirius. There's only one more thing. One more thing to donate. And then I am finished with donating stuff. It is an octopus. Please tell me more. With its 8 limbs, 3 hearts, and surprisingly big brain, the octopus is quite the wonder. It is also an escape artist like no other. You see, the octopus has specialized skin cells that can change color and texture with lightning speed. Thus, it can look for all the world like a patch of seabed one minute, and a pile of rocks the next. The deception doesn't stop there, what? When attacked by a predator, the octopus releases a cloud of thick ink and poof! Makes it escape. Let's just call the octopus what it is, shall we? The ninja of the deep. And there we have it. We're done. We've donated everything. Nothing else left to donate, Blathers. Let's go. And out. Let's go grab our tools. And move these. And go sell all of these. There we go. You want to pay a visit to Pashmina? Will do as soon as I have sold these things, Cav. Won't take me a moment, for we have duplicate fossils. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with these we earn 12,500. Excellent. Let's go. And Rizalka is raiding with 10 people. Well, there's a name I have not heard in a long while. Greetings. How goes it? Oh, Pashmina is dancing! Oh, Pashmina's dancing! Look at her dance! How goes it, Rizalka? Are you well? I am playing Animal Crossing New Horizons with the island of Hillsfar. Look at her dance! It's adorable, and I'm going to take a picture. Oh! I almost feel sad interrupting her. But I'm going to. Come back for more, huh? Must be my winning personality, kidders. Oh, I haven't given you something. I'm going to give you something in a bit. I saw a new face on the island earlier, but they wandered off before I could talk to them. So yeah, there's a newcomer out there somewhere. If you spot him, go say hi. I'll be back. You just stay there. Disclaimer, you're going to stay there. I need to give you a cherry. Yeah, we'll give you a cherry. We got loads of cherries. I was hesitating there because my native fruit on Avataris is the pear. But I don't give away pears. But right now, that's really the thing we've got to give away. We got loads of these. There we go. Don't worry, Cav. We're going back. We must give away fruit. Loads of fruit. Pashmina, we come with a gift. Are you still there? Yeah. Oh. No. Tangy and free to do this on my island because they have the music hobby, which means that sometimes they'll just sing or dance wherever they are. How many times am I going to bump you today? Hang on, am I being pranked? Is there a hidden camera? It's not a sacrifice, it's a gift. Seriously? You rock. What do you got? I've got a cherry. There's nothing tastier than a cherry. Thanks. Thanks. I could eat these for days. They're scary good, kidders. No problem. You just keep dancing like an adorable little goat. We should talk to our favourite frog that destroyed your plans. Alright, Blurzer, let's go do that, and then we are going to do some fishing. But we need to clear a few more things. We have, selling weeds as well. We could do that too. Yo, Sandstar! What's up, Sandstar? You flexing those decoration muscles, wee-wee? Well, making hills far awesome is a team effort, so I got something for you too. What you got? Your springy ride-on. Your call. Game on. Oh, you gave me a gift. Are you sweeping? You're sweeping. Oh! Hey, is it weight training time? Are you jogging in my home? Brilliant, wee-wee. I'm up for that. I guess we could just do laps around my house until one of us drops. Oh. You know what we can do now? We can actually, watch this, okay? Behold the cute! We can also wave and just go, hello, and then wave back. We can do that now. Oh, you're so happy. We need to put this springy ride-on down. I know where we can put it. Right here. By the other one. I don't. Trust me. Oh, it's a zebra one. You know, I don't actually have one of those on Avatara, so that's interesting. Also, let's turn the music up here. Oh, it's already max. Let's do some fishing now. We need to get a vine. Hang on. There it is. I heard you. Where are you going? There we go. What's in here? Where is it first? There it is. In here is a jockey uniform. Okay, it's probably just going to stay there. You were sat down, weren't you? Yep, you were sat down. I missed you being sat down. It's going to look silly. Yeah, we're not wearing that. We're not giving that uniform to Cousteau. I'm not going to give anything to any of the... Oh, Rudolph. I'm not going to give any gifts to any of the villagers that are going to be going. Because, oh yeah. I want people to be able to give them their own stuff. Now, I need a iron nugget. Cousteau is staying, but not this Cousteau. This Cousteau right now is in the super basic house, so we're going to have to move Cousteau out to move Cousteau back in. Oh, he's staying, it's just he's going to be switching out for a few days. Not very long, about 10 seconds, just back to his house. No, Cirrus, because somebody could actually turn up and invite Cousteau over. Yeah, the first 5 villagers never upgrade their homes. Yeah, the first 5 villagers never upgrade their homes, so I want Cousteau to have his proper house. Ooh, a pouch of gold. Sandstar is just sending him on vacation, so we can... Yeah, exactly, so we can do some surprise renovations. Oh, we can craft that. I want that. You know what? Let's actually craft that right now. Let's actually craft that now. What else can we craft? Ooh. We're gonna craft the chest of drawers now. Let's get the, well, no problem, Demon Dragon, welcome back. We're gonna run out of wood doing this, but that's fine. It's worth it to make our house, you know, a little bit more like a house. There we go. Ta-da! We also need to go do the customization thing that Tom Nook asked us to do. We'll be doing that as well. I didn't forget about that. Did want to give us a tutorial. Almost fumbled on the word tutorial there. Gonna put it here. There. Perfect. And now we can put the Newton's Cradle on there. Where is the Newton's Cradle? And the fragrance stick. Does Kiko have a plan in mind for how Sandstar's house is going to look? Nope. I do not. Who's in the picture frame? Oh, that's Flurry. Speak not of the Flurry Shrine. Why? What's wrong with the Flurry Shrine? Let's go! We might have a Cousteau shrine? No, 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 I have plans. I have plans for one of the rooms. Actually, before we go and get the fish, let's actually go and talk to Tom Nook. There's something big you know nothing about? You should be checking my my Twitter. Hello. Well, hello there, Sandstar. Your home is much roomier, yes? It's nice to have even a little extra space. Which brings us to the cost of your remodel. That'll be 198,000 bells, Ah yes, please make your repayments using Manookstop's ABD feature, as you've done before. As always, it's been ever so nice doing business with you. Yes, yes. Also, 50 miles, darn it. Well, so long, Uncle Butt. We also need to check out the Nook shopping. Oh, world map. That seems pretty cool. Buy that. Buy that too. And we'll save on those. We have a tutorial to do. Also, to check this. Rusted part, tatami, a sapling, and a cardboard box. We're rich! Sandstar, hello, hello. As you might have heard on today's broadcast, I'm now offering a new workshop on customization. I think you'll find DIY even more fun when you master this skill. I do hope you take me up on this opportunity. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About that workshop. Ready to dip your toes in the delightful waters of customization, Sandstar? I'd love to. Yes, yes, that's the spirit. Let's get started. Tutorial time! I believe a brief explanation about customization is in order. Honestly, it's incredibly simple. First, you'll need the item you want to customize along with the required number of customization kits. Then you'll customize your item with a workbench. The design or color will change in the blink of an eye. I do believe you'll find this easier to understand when you try it yourself, so let's get started. Your goal for this session is to make a wooden wardrobe and then do some customizing. The wardrobe you'll make, as well as clothes, chests, and other items that store clothing, are quite useful. You can use them to easily change into any clothes you have stored in your home storage. You could use your custom-coloured wooden wardrobe to put on your own fashion show. The freedom of expression is just the sort of thing we enjoy here on Hills Far, Oops, you're going to need the DIY recipe for it first. Let me just send that over now. We're also going to need some wood, as we do not have the wood for this. There, all set. So come see me after you get a wooden wardrobe, How much wood do we need for this? We need 12. I'll be back, Nook. I just need to go get some wood. Right. No, he didn't. Well, that's 0. A fine start. There we go. Uh-oh! Ah! Ah! Darn it. Should have talked to Pashmina while that was happening. It's alright, we're fine. We'll make that in a moment. Those are intense drums. If I'd have run into the tent there, I'd have been okay. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to talk to people now. Pashmina's like, what's that screaming for? No, everything's fine. Just gotta get some normal wood, which isn't happening, I might add. Oh, so long, Thriftwind. You have to go to work? Well, I'll catch you when I catch you. How much wood do we have right now? Probably nowhere near enough. 6. To be fair, some people just swell up in general when they're stung regardless of a location. That was a good tree. That was 3 normal. And 2 more. 1 more. We've already hit that one. Nope. Yeah, it's a general reaction rather than a specifically aimed one. Also, that's enough. Not done yet, though. We have the thing to heal ourselves, but... Hello, you. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Meow. Gonna make this. That first. Hammer, hammer, hammer. And then we're going to make this. Then we're going to talk to people while our face is like this. Where's Cousteau? Hello. Oh, wow, look at him go! That's because he has the fitness hobby. Look at him go! That is one strong frog. He's very strong. Also, he's getting quite puzzled about his... Oh. See if we can get a certain picture. There he goes. That one was kind of sad. He is already buff. What are you talking about? Oh, distracted by flowers. Distracted by the sea. Buffsto. Yes, he is. He certainly is. Oh, he's going after the bug! He's examining the bug! Oh, look at him go! I just need to get the right thing. There we go. Oh, he's having fun. Got it now! We need that bug. It's a Raja Brooks birdwing. Nothing else I'd Raja be doing. Get it? Hey! Ew! Maybe you're going for a new look, but that seems a little bit extreme, wee wee. Well, he didn't like the look. What about you, Pashmina? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's up with your face? Did you get stung by a wasp? Does it hurt? You okay? Yeah, they can be mean sometimes. Or, all times. Gotta be careful around them, you know? Well, it's kinda too late to be careful now, but you know what I mean, kiddas. What does Blather say? Nothing. What does Cranston say, though? We're gonna talk to the dog, don't worry. We're gonna talk to Harvey. He's around somewhere. Your face looks really painful. I feel ya. I get stung all the time. No worries, though. It'll heal with time, or right away with medicine. Blathers won't give me a 5-minute explanation of wasp stings. Now, what reaction are we going to get from Puddles? That is the question. For Puddles can give one specific reaction to the sting. And I'm very curious as to if it will happen. Hello, Puddles. Just gotta wait for you to be in the right place. I want to bail on clean. Oh, you're not going to actually comment on it. I want to bail on cleaning and go say hi to everyone, but I want my place to look très fantastique too. Look, managing my time is hard. Huh? Where did I put that dress? I wanted to show it off in my new room. Ooh, did I accidentally sew it with my old clothes? Hello? Were you eavesdropping on me talking to myself? I'm so embarrassed. I'm trying to bring the perfect world of Puddles out of my brain and into my home. Yeah, still moving in, so, not gonna do anything. Bye! Oh, she has such an adorable wave. And... oh, yeah. That's to stop you from accidentally using it, as I said before. We're all good. Now we'll go talk to that, dog. Where will you be? Oh, hang on. Hello! Oh, always like saying hi. Where are you? You should be... okay, where did you go? Genuinely, where did you go? Should be somewhere. Is he on the beach? No. No, he would have left. He probably wouldn't have left. Because he's kind of important. Like, you're still here. Pouch of gold. Ah, there you are. Now an order for the game of Where's Wally. Here we go. Thank you for the bits.
Hey, yeah. Hey, you live on this island? Thought so. I'm from, like, the next town over. My name's Harvey. Glad to meet you, friend. You can call me Harv if you want. I know one never does that. Is it the they part they say just for fun? Sorry, got a bit sidetracked there. I came here for a reason. Give me a minute. I'll remember why. Got it. Keep hearing about this island and how much folks dig the scene here. So I thought I'd check it out. I'm gonna start this far-out artists collection, and I'm looking for ideas. So what's the deal? I heard that this place was deserted, like, literally a deserted island. You're the honcho that put this place at the head of the class? Wait, this old mule just had a casserole of an idea. You should visit my island. Just hit the airport and tell them you want to go to Harv's Island. That's the name of my pad. Groovy, right? Anyway, nice jawing with you. I'm gonna stroll around and see what makes Hillspa tick.
Oh, aren't you nice? Also, we're going to be talking to you as well. And by talking to you, I mean we're going to be saying hi now.
Hello, you are calling me Sahara, for it is the name I have carried for as long as I have carried these rugs. I bring these rugs from my home, which is far, to help you decorate your home, which is near. I have small rugs, large rugs, and rugs with a medium space between. The design is seen after the buying. I have also mysterious flooring and wallpaper. Oh, how surprising you will find it. Are you ready to buy?
Let's buy a rug.
Yes, a rug for your purchasing. What size shall the rug be the rug of yours? Small rugs are 1,000 bells, medium rugs are 1,500 bells, and large rugs are 2,000 bells. Yes.
We'll buy a small one.
Ah, my favorite size. Now please, I will accept the money payment.
We're going to be buying one of each.
You will like the rug. You will like the money. I like the money. All will be happy and well. I have exchange ticket as bonus for good soul who buys good rugs. If you save up 5 tickets, you can trade for mysterious wallpaper or mysterious flooring. You bought a small rug, so that means 1 ticket is yours now. I hope you will buy again. May the tickets tempt you. Is your wallet now content, or shall you make additional purchases?
We want another rug.
Yes, a rug for your purchasing.
We've already been through that spiel. We're going to buy a medium rug.
Ah, my favorite size. Now please, I will accept the money payment.
Giving away all our money. It's okay, we'll make more money.
Please enjoy the rug as long as you can. Here is your bonus of exchange tickets. You bought a medium rug, so that means 2 tickets for you. I hope you will buy again. May the tickets tempt you. Is your wallet now content, or shall you make additional purchases?
We will make, of course, additional purchases. More rugs. I'm going to buy a large rug for 2,000.
Ah, my favorite size. Now please, I will accept the money payment.
Note all of them are her favorite size because they all mean that you buy something and thus she gets money.
When customers smile, my heart and purse grow 1 size bigger. Here is your bonus of exchange tickets. You bought a large rug, so that means 3 tickets for you.
Hooray!
Ah, 5 exchange tickets you have collected.
Now you are wanting your mysterious wallpaper or equally mysterious flooring? I sure do!
Yes, it is understood, of course. Wallpaper, flooring, which of these whisper to you?
Wallpaper.
In that case, 5 of the exchange tickets I will take from you now.
I liked Camel. Camel are fun. Good band.
You will want more of this after this, yes. Using one will make you excited for another one, and so on. Is your wallet now content, or shall you make additional purchases?
We are not interested anymore.
I will visit again. May our wallets find togetherness in the future.
Oh, aren't you nice? No, there's nothing evil about her. Also, more furniture. More Nook Miles. And there we go. We'll finish off Tom Nook's tutorial and then we'll see what those rugs look like. Here we go! Also, good thing our sombrero can fit through. Hello. Ah, Sandstar. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. We could understand her perfectly, so she speaks just fine. Oh! Sandstar, you've got your wooden wardrobe. I think that means it's time for you to customize it. I'll give you the customization kits you'll need in a moment. For now, please step up to the workbench. Alright. Looks like you're ready now with your wooden wardrobe. I think that means it's time for you to customize it. First, Sandstar, I'll give you these customization kits. You mean you couldn't give those to me before I went over to there? No? Alright. Next, pull out your wooden wardrobe and try customizing it. Alright. What colour are we making it, people? Light wood? White wood? Cherry wood? Dark wood? Black? Green? Blue? Or pink wood? Make your choice. You want dark wood? Cherry? Green? I like the cherry. Black would fit the current setting. Dark wood for Halloween, cherry, black goes with the floor. Black does go with the floor. Dark always looks classy. Here, take this frankly insane number of customization kits. Yeah, he is giving us a lot. That's a lot of money, by the way. I think I'm going to go with black because it goes with our floor. There we go. We customized the wooden wardrobe. Yes, yes, masterfully done. As you've just seen, customizing items is quite easy when you have a customization kit and a workbench. You can take the extras from today as my gift for you. Use them in your future customization projects, As a graduate of my workshop, you'll now be able to buy any kits you need from the shop. Now, for the most part, you can customize furniture or other items you've made as DIY projects. However, some of the mass-market furniture items sold in the shop can also withstand some customization. For example, you might be able to change an item's fabric or add a custom design to it. Figuring out what you can customize and how you can customize it is a lot of fun! And this concludes my workshop on customization. I hope you enjoyed putting on a fashion show in your home using your custom wooden wardrobe. Now, take a break. I do believe you've earned it. Thank you. But first, I feel like redeeming Nook Miles. Some pretty stylish stuff here. Ooh. It's expensive. Yeah, the brick fence is good. We're going to be getting all the fences over time. I'll actually buy the brick fence recipe. It's 1,000, but I'm sure somebody will be using it at some point. Mainly me. Do-do-do-do. And I want to buy a rug. Yeah, the loot rug. I actually got that for free on Avataris, but we're going to have to buy it here. There we go. It will be mailed to my home. And, ooh, we have a lot of stuff. Hello, Pashmina. Where are you off to? Dance, dance, dance. Oh. No. No. So happy. You're so happy. Perfect. Let's dump some stuff off at home. And take stock and get some fish. We need to fish. Put that in storage. What's this look like? Not quite the kind of thing I want. Also not kind of a thing I want. Ooh, that, however, that's nice. A little bit further forward. No, it's fine. They're good. Can it go any further forward? I wonder if it can or not. Yes, it can. Right, let's move it. There we go. Classy. It is, but for some people that will be a good thing to get. Not for me. Also. We're not going to put that on yet. Do that. Keep the sapling. Keep the cardboard box. Keep that. Keep that. Keep all of these. Learn this. No, they align. They are designed to align. Or not align, as you wish. Keep those. we still have a few things we need to do. Sell some weeds, and catch a few bugs, and fish a few fish. Well, we can do that. We can do all of that. Very quickly, too. Yeah, if you're going for a haunted Japanese room, it would be perfect. First off, let's get some weeds. Unfortunately, weeds are right... Oh. Also... hoarding stuff! There we go. Doop. Gotta grab all of these. Like so. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, stick. Nope. 20. Okay, that's easy. Now, we go and find some bugs. Like you! It's a bug we've already got, so we can sell that one. Also... Ooh. Ah! A jewel beetle! It's a real gem! Get it? Oh, missed that one though. Also, you know what else we can do? Wait for it. Oh! I released that by mistake. That's alright. It's not alright. Darn it. We'll have to find another one. We'll find more. Jewel beetles I'm pretty sure are found all year. Let's confirm that. Or not. Jewel beetles are actually only found this month. We'll catch another one. Disclaimer, we might not catch another one. RNG manipulation. I was going to donate it rather than sell it, so that's not a problem. Besides, there might be another one on the stool, on the stump, literally right now. Yep, there might be another one literally on the stump right now, because there aren't actually that many stumps. So we just need to time this well. There we go! Crisis averted. We found another one. And cleared our daily at the same time. It was lucky. But then again, we don't have that many stumps, so not that bad. Now, let's... What I was actually wanting to do was this. Get it! It's as exciting as you think it is. You can actually show them to villagers and they will applaud, which I like. Now let's go and see about catching a few fish. Like you. Ta-da! Doing that with a huge fish is hilarious. We haven't got one of those yet. Well, you say that, Eshaktar, but we're not Link. Also, that's a sweet fish. Hope it's not artificially sweet. Get it? 'Cause it's sweet. Ah, puns and play on words, and that's a stag beetle. Let's go and find another fish. Hello. Ooh, tiny fish. No more puns? Well, I'm afraid... Oh, I'm afraid you can't help. If I redeem Talk to Villager, make sure to it's to show off something. You can specify that. You can be like, show off something. I mean, no guarantees it'll only be anything super awesome. Ooh, fish there. Oh, gotta be a little bit further up. You can type a message, yeah. You have to specify stuff. There we go. And it's another bluegill. Okay, we can sell that. That's good. Nobody here to sing. Oh. Ooh, fish. It'll be difficult to reach you. I'll try. No! Come over here. No! Ah! Ah! Little tricky because of the fact that I was relying on sound there and my hearing is not all it can be. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Yeah, you can actually do it by sound. You don't have to see them. In fact, the best way to do it is by sound. It's just my hearing is not that great. Sabotage by Sombrero. I know. It is a sad thing. Cousteau is fishing! Don't mind me, Cousteau. You keep fishing. Now we're gonna talk.
Oh, are we playing Follow the Leader or something, wee wee?
That bridge opens up so many more workouts, wee wee. So far, I've just been jumping the river to train agility. But with a bridge, I can do endurance sprints too. Oh! He's found the tambourine. Oh! Yay! He's on the tambourine. Oh! Look at him! I knew giving him a tambourine was a good idea. He's so happy. He's so happy. Stay there, Cousteau. Oh, it's adorable. This is why I play Animal Crossing, folks, for adorable stuff like this. Love this game. Love this game. Oh. I want to go fish, but at the same time, I don't want to miss him play with the tambourine. Wait until we get... Oh. Folks, wait until we get a saxophone. There's a saxophone in the game. Wait until we get a saxophone. Yeah, just wait until Cousteau sings. Just wait until any of my villagers sing. Then I will be slain. This man is... So? I can be a fan of many different kinds of games. Go to the White Pelican Albatross and look at his fruit juice dispenser thingy and... Are you talking about Cranston? And you want to talk about his juice? I mean, I don't like strategy games that much. I don't like horror games at all. I don't really enjoy visual novels that much. There are always exceptions to those rules, but generally, no, I don't like horror, I don't like strategy, don't like sports games. Hello. Juice. He won't talk about the juice, unfortunately, he's crafting. But I will talk to him. We've been chatting a bunch today, Swiftband. Did you forget where your own house is? I like to mix it up and do different stuff on my walks every day. Gotta keep the bugs guessing. Where's Cranston? I could be anywhere. Oh. Hey, you need something? I want to talk. Whoa, are you wearing a princess tunic? You're so fancy, haha. I don't know how you do it. I couldn't be that fancy. It looks exhausting. He's an ostrich, technically. The game counts him as an ostrich, but he might be, a secretary bird as it is. Is he a dog? Is he a dog? You know, I'm gonna say no. What do you think? I tried to find furniture that really felt like me, but it's still softer. But I'm still softer. Yeah, I think no. I think he is not a bird. I think he is an awesome bird, and most certainly not a dog. What if he is a dog bird? No, he's just a bird. I guarantee it to you, he is a bird. Oh, I need to find some fish. No. No, I have not. There we go. That's a zebra turkey fish. We've already caught one of those before. How many more do we need to catch? 2. Sorry. Oh, hang on. There we go. Aha! It's a squid! We haven't caught one of those yet. I had an inkling I might. Oh, that was a pun. And quite a good one. Right, concentration time. Oh! It's a sucker fish. I thought it was a shark. Oh wait, I get it now. Sucker. Get it? Because we were suckered in. Nope, you can boo all you like. It's a pun, and I fully embrace the puns. Hi, bug. We're gonna put this down. We're gonna put this down. We're gonna put this down. And we're gonna put this down. Or show it off to everyone. There you go, there's my squid. Oops. And now we shall go and sell a few things and probably call it there. After, of course, we have gone to deposit the information about our dream. Stop booing! Puns. Hello. Got a few things to sell to you. That. There we go. I'm open to offers. Yep. There we go. Oh. Don't be mercenary and actually trying to punt me off. Also, I don't see why Sandstar would change light bulbs. I mean, he's got long life ones, LED ones. Don't we need to change them that often? There's a no. Let's not do that. It's okay. It's just... yeah, changing light bulbs. You know what we need to do? It's getting along in the day. It's time to rest. With our sombrero. And update our dream. Welcome, welcome. The binary fields are teeming with beautiful dreams. How may I be of assistance? About the dream I shared. I have a dream of Hillsfar filed under the dream address DA308970351924 for those that were interested in visiting the island. Let's update it. As a precaution, I must first confirm your wish to update the dream of Hillsfar. Are you certain? Let's update. Splendid. I shall now connect to the internet and the Library of Dreams. Close your eyes, picture what you love most about Hillsfar. Relax, relax. There, the dream update is now complete. Each byte feels renewed and refreshed. Well done. Your dream of Hillsfar is still filed under the dream address DA308970351924. And for those that are curious, the dream address allows you, when you dream, to visit a dream of an island. So it allows you to go to the island without actually going to the island. May the dream of Hillsfar host many happy visitors. May I be of assistance to you in any other way? I want to wake up. Please come again. You're welcome at any time. That was a good rest, don't you think? Also, nice picture. Can we look at it? We can! This is a photo of Flurry. Huh? There's a message written in small letters on the back of the photograph. Born January 30th, Aquarius. Favorite saying is, squeak your mind even if your voice shakes. That's some great advice. That's some great, great advice. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But we are getting pretty close to the hour. And we're not going to go sleep, we just want to lie down. And so, lie down we do. Dance, Sandstar, dance! Dance for our amusement! For we have pretty much reached 4 o'clock, and with that, we'll be calling a day on the day of Hillsfar. Next time, though, it's going to get very interesting, because we will have all 3 villagers that moved in addition to Pashmina and Cousteau. And with that, I'm pretty sure that opens up the way to the upgraded resident services. Which then leads to more villagers. It was a good day. It was an interesting day. Only 2 will have houses. All of them will have their houses. All 5 villagers will have their houses, because tomorrow Annalisa moves in, and then the day after she will actually be out and about. Because 2 days passed last time, and from that, one person moved in, and then the next day another person moved in, and the other person finished packing. So everyone will be there, because Puddles is packing, or rather unpacking. So they'll all be there by the time Saturday comes along. They'll all be there and out and about on the island. There'll be 5 people. And so, I thank you all for being here, for it has been a very enjoyable time. We also got a very silly hat. Oh, not 5 to go, 9 to go, because the only person out of all the people that's on the island that is ultimately going to stay is Cousteau. Animal Crossing works on real time, so it takes time for people to move in. Yep. Takes real time for people to move in. There are a few things I want to announce, as always, before we conclude. Also, there is the residents that are ultimately going to be on the island. First off, that I am still working on my serialized story, The Threnody of Dusseldom. You can check out all the chapters I put up on my website at kikoskia.com/writing/Dusseldom. Or you can go to !Dusseldom, and you can find a link right there. You can also talk about my story, or Hillsfar, or any of my other streams, or my writing, or anything really, including my YouTube videos, on my Discord. There's also rocks. There are plenty of rocks. And a Mountie emote for it's about time. And you can use, if you're subscribed here and you link your Twitch and your Discord, you can use the emotes here over there. There is also my Patreon, where you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. Nothing is hidden behind paywalls. I started off with everything being available for everyone, and that is how I intend to keep going. But not only do you get my deep and sincere gratitude for pledging, for you do make what I do possible with Patreon pledges. You really do. I really do rely on the generosity of the people who pledge on Patreon to make what I do possible. You also get a different coloured name on Discord just to show my appreciation for what you do. And there's also my YouTube channel. Did you know that I actually have a YouTube channel? I've been doing that for a while, over 12.5 years, over 7,000 videos, nearly 300 playlists. And that is where my VODs for the streams ultimately get exported. Like this VOD for the Animal Crossing stream right now is going to be available. It's more than 3. It's a lot more than 3. 12.5 years. Yep. Time flies. It does. And yet it doesn't at the same time. And finally, there is my Twitter account, where you can get notifications about, thank you very much, about what I do. About videos going up, about streams starting, and all the other random things. And a couple of Animal Crossing things, just may also contain Animal Crossing, just a little, not a lot. Just a minor smattering of Animal Crossing. It's not all Animal Crossing. There's a lot of it, though. 98%. Or 123%, depending upon who you ask. And so, with that, I shall conclude for the day, and say that whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope you have fun and achieve a lot of stuff. All the things you set out to do. And I need to thank you all for being here, as without you, it would just be me playing games by myself and talking to myself, and you make the content. I just talk while I'm playing video games. You make the content what it is. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Rest well, Sandstar, for on Saturday we will return for a new day and a new adventure.